So I woke up at 3 a.m. and I put on one of my favorite shows, which is my man OG Dre. You know what I'm saying? He has a reaction show, man. This is one of my favorite shows. He even had one of my series on this show, man. So much love to you, brother, man. But anyway, last night I was watching this show, and he did this thing talking about the lion people. Right, those cat people I was talking about yesterday. And he talked about how they went to war with the reptilians. I told you about that. I'm going to continue that story sometime this week. Now, he also mentioned that Billy Carson may be a clone. And I was like, man, if you really know me, you know that, man. I wait for y'all to say something so I can find out what information you're ready for, and then I give it to you. And we're going to talk about this Billy Carson and this cloning thing. So let's get ready, man. Buckle up your seatbelt. This is your man L Judge with some of that real talk real fast. Hey man, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get right into this here. Now, if you look this planet right here, it's a whole lot bigger than what we've been taught. We live on a small little section, and this small little section of this planet that we live in is called our Earth. It's the best way I can say it. Now, there were beings who came here because I said to people, I said, this is the heart chakra of the whole planet. This is where the most gold is produced at right here. So other beings were coming here to get some of that gold because they used it for their electronics. They used it for health purposes, and they used it for many other things. Now, it just so happens that Inky and Lil, they were here. You know what I'm saying? And they were ripping and running, and they were doing their thing, manipulating the people in this section of the earth, and they were getting the gold. Now, as their kingdom began to expand, they had to have more leaders in other spots. So what they would do, they would clone themselves, and they would send other versions of themselves to different parts of this spot that we call our Earth on this planet, this flat dome, or this dome area that we call the Earth. They would send people to other parts of it that look just like them so they can control the people. Now, peep game. Now, as time went by, these doggone clones, they began to have children. They couldn't know they had natural urges like everyone else. They began to have children, and their children looked a lot like them, and their children had either they looked just like them or they had their features. Now, what Billy Carson is, what they're saying is that Billy Carson real name was Tyrone Williams Carson, if I'm correct. This is what it said, Tyrone Williams Carson, and the Carson was spelled with a K. They're trying to say that he got cloned, and he changed his name to Billy Carson with a C, and his criminal record or whatever, his hustling record is hidden behind his old name. Okay, I'll let y'all have that. But here's the thing. He's not necessarily a clone the way how you think it of somebody being cloned in a laboratory. He is a descendant of one of those clones of Inky. The next time, look at a picture of Billy Carson, and then look at the eyes, look at the cheekbones, and look at the forehead. Billy Carson is a distant descendant of Inky. He is of their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Because that DNA, it don't go nowhere. It's going to be there. He is of that. That's why he has a certain liking, and he is drawn to the stories of the so-called Anunnaki. This is why, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it right there. He's not a clone like a creator in a what you call a laboratory. No, he's not that. He's a descendant of one of the clones of Inky. That's exactly what that is. That's who he is. And I don't know if he know who he is or not. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, brother. It ain't no big deal. Because just like there are clones of Inky, there are clones of Enlil running around here too. And just like that, there are other people who are walking around who are of certain bloodlines, and it shows in their face. Anyway, this is your man L Judge. I had to get that out there. I'll be back later on today. Peace. I'm out.